Welcome to Crevalle, Florida 11. We're in Jacksonville, Florida. We're heading to the northeast coast and we're gonna catch some fish. That's right. Today is a Friday. Took the day off and decided, hey, let's go fishing. It's supposed to rain all weekend, so we'll see how that turns out. But we're going after whiting and we're gonna see some pompanos out there. I heard some bluefish is hitting too, so we might try to snag a bluefish. But main goal as usual is whiting. I mean, I just love whiting, and it's an easy catch, and then sometimes it's not. And of course, to see if a pompano might be out there. So of course, if you're from Jacksonville, you know how it is. I'm getting a late start today. I slept in a little late, which I don't normally do, but it's about 9:30, and you see the traffic. Traffic's always fun here, and it was back way up. I'm moving a little bit now. I'm taking some frozen shrimp, and I'm gonna stop, and I didn't bring my sand flea rake. I'm just gonna buy a few dozen sand fleas, and we got fish gum fish bites. And I'm using double dropper pompano whiting rigs, different color floats and all that good stuff. And it's supposed to be 1 to 2 foot waves. We'll see when we get there. And it's supposed to rain today, but later on this afternoon. So let me get on down the road. And let me get my lines out. And we'll be back at you. Somebody lost a tire. Tree washed up. Stanley! 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 I don't see Stanley, y'all. We out here. The water, it's about 2-3 foot waves, and man, that water looks pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 9. It looks real good. So let me get the lines out. We'll be back at you. Let's get some food. That's right. All right, I got the lines out. I broke out my 12 footer. I have not used that in a while. I let my first cast go, but it wasn't the best. But we have easy flea. Felt like I was getting a bite. We have sand fleas on these two, tipped off with easy flea fish bites, and then I have shrimp on this one with easy flea fish bites. That one's about 250 feet out. This one's about 150 feet out. That one I got about 75 to 100, and that's a starting point. I will walk this one further out later and go between 300 and 400 feet, but we're trying to fish. We're trying to see if something's in close. I see dolphins out there, so I'm fishing closer in right now. The dolphins are about 400 feet up. There they go right there. I don't know if you can see on the GoPro. They're about 400 feet up. So I'm starting closer in right now. I know rain's coming later. All right, see what we can come up with. Did you see them sand fleas? Yeah, that's some big boys. Big as my thumb. All right, the rain's not supposed to get here till about 2 or 3 o'clock, but y'all know how that is in Florida. Man, there's a bunch of dolphins. It looks like they come a little closer in. They come up. They look about 300 feet now. Either way, I'm away from them. Maybe they'll go on by and not mess around my lines this time. I had them one time, everywhere I cast, they were swirling around. Hey, that's my main goal, so I wasn't looking for no catfish, so I'll keep the gaff top sails. That was a gaff top sail. I'll keep them if they're bigger than that. But he got that sand flea. I went about 300 feet that time. A little over 300 feet. I saw one of my sand fleas sling off, but hey, that's why I like the double dropper. You know, it doesn't always happen, but when it does happen, I let it sit out there because I still got another hook with bait on it, and I do use the fish bites or fish gum for backup. I have caught fish just on fish gum or fish bites. But either way, one fish down. Let's just hope it's more than some catfish. Don't get me wrong, I like channel freshwater cat. I'll eat them all day long, and I like gaff top sail, but that's not what we after today. Oh, Whitey. Probably about 11 inches. He is 11 inches. Yep. Here's our keeper. Hey, he ain't the biggest, but he'll fry up just fine. I'll eat him. Look, they're not 12, he's a little bigger. Yeah, he's 11 and a half. They like that shrimp, that's what they're going after. All right, it's low tide right now. It just swapped over, so we'll be fishing the incoming tide. All right, we got a short pompano. I just want to see how big he is. I'll say he's probably, he's about 9.5 to the 4. Ooh. He's about 9.5. He's not a keeper. They'll get bigger. Gone. There you go. They'll get bigger. He went after that sand flea with that fluorescent yellow, greenish yellow looking float. Yeah. All right, let me get my line back up there. I gotta get in the head over here. Yep. Big old ladyfish. Yes, I keep my bait in my pocket. And I just walk down the beach and baited. I don't bring my poles back up here. So let me go bait everything and get it back out there. Oh, kitty cat. Let's get him back out. Trying to get away. That's a good 11-inch. It ain't the biggest, but hey, they'll fry up just nice. Yeah, he's 11 inches. A little over 11. It's a keeper! Hey, that's what I come after. You know, I like the good 11, 12-inch whiting. I usually cut them in half and fry them whole. Man, that's some good eating. The bigger ones, yeah, I'll fillet them, and I'll keep the 9 and 10, and I'll cook them whole, or sometimes cut them in half. But I'm gonna say for pan frying or frying up a few whiting with the bone in, you know, the whole whiting, I'm gonna say a good 11, 12-inch whiting is pretty good for that. In my opinion, I like it. I like the fins and all. Hey, I'm from Georgia, man. We, like I said before in one of my videos, we catch little brim. Man, we'll have a fish fry. It'd be 20, 30 people around there, happy as can be. It'd be a little brim like that. And we'd have a table full of them. Hush puppies, cheese grits, coleslaw, fries, some brim, maybe some fried channel catfish. Man, you'd hurt yourself. All right, let me get back out here. And when I say I'm from Georgia, I'm from Southwest Georgia. So yeah, we're used to fishing little creeks and maybe the Flint River or Kitchafooney Creek or little ponds, little streams, little stuff like that. And you catch some little brim, man, have a field day. Now I'm out here in the big deep blue, out here in the surf. And I'm catching bigger fish and smaller fish, but I still like them little whiting too. They fry up nice. Hey, I'll eat squirrel, rabbit, quail, dove, all that good stuff. Of course, deer meat. I used to go out in my backyard and shoot squirrels and then dress them, put them on the grill. Same with a rabbit. I'd shoot them right there, clean them up, throw them on the grill. Ooh, that water went from like a 9 to about a 3. Maybe a 2.5 or 3 right in this area anyway. It is dirty. It looks a little cleaner down there. I'm trying to cast out past it. I can tell there's some clean water out past it. These I'm fishing right up in here. There's some clean water over there. That one I'm getting it on out. My water changed pretty quick. That explains the catfish and the ladyfish. I ain't that desperate no more. I will eat him. He's 10 inches. Yeah, we'll throw him back, let him get bigger. Trying to at least keep the 11 and up. I will keep 9 and up sometimes, 9 and 10, but I've actually got a good amount of whiting in my freezer again, so I'm throwing these smaller ones back. Let him go get bigger. Go get bigger, fella. Oh, he took off. Boy, he's jumping, too. Where'd he go? Yeah, he gone. I don't see him. He was jumping, and he rolled, and then he took off. Yeah, he gone. Well, another fun day. Hey man, you can't beat days like this. Catch a few fish on the beach, beautiful day. Not too hot, not too cool, just right. It got a little warm there for a minute, but it's kind of cool. Wind's blowing a little bit. Hey, going home with 3 whiting. Caught an undersized pompano, a little whiting, a ladyfish, a couple of catfish. Pretty good day. So hey, till the next time, thank y'all for watching Creole Florida Living. Peace.